Guys, welcome back to the channel. So on this channel, we try to learn various concepts of data science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the SQL 50 Crack SQL Interview in 50 Questions series, which I started, where we are trying to learn as much about SQL as possible using 50 carefully curated questions covering diverse aspects of SQL. So we are going to solve questions on select, basic joins, aggregate functions, sorting, grouping, right, advanced select and join, subqueries, string functions, reject clause, etc. We solved this question, the second question, find customer referee, and learned about filtering, use and using or clause to solve a question. And in this video, we are going to solve this third question about big countries and try to see what we can learn from this. Okay, so let's just dive in. So this question, the third question of this series, is about big countries, and let's look at the companies this question has been asked in. So Apple, Google, Bloomberg, Amazon, Adobe, Facebook, Yahoo, right? So a lot of companies have asked this question, so it is a good question to practice. So the question reads, we are given a table called world with 5 different columns: name, continent, area, population, GDP, and these being their data types. Name is the primary key, that is column with unique values for this table. Each row of this table gives information about the name of a country, the continent to which it belongs, its area, the population, and its GDP value. Okay. It is defined that a country is big if either it has an area of at least 3 million kilometers square or a population of at least 25 million. We are asked to write a solution to find the name, population, and area of big countries. The order of the result does not matter. Okay, let's go through this example, right? So we have a table with different countries, their continents, area, population, and GDP. So we need to return the name, population, and area of big countries. So there are two ways to determine whether a country is big or not. Either it has a area of more than 3 million kilometers. If you look in this table, there is no country which has more than 3 million kilometers area in this list, right? So we need to look at the second part, or population is greater than 25 million, right? So Afghanistan has a population greater than 25 million, Algeria has a population greater than 25 million, and no one else. Okay, so Afghanistan and Algeria should be in the output, and that is what we have. Okay, so let me drag it here. What do we need to do is we can go very step by step in this and learn about a function called union. There is a better way of doing it. Firstly, let me do this using union and let's learn about it, and then I will try to compact my solution as well. Okay, so basically a country is defined big with these two conditions. So let's, from this table called world, only keep those rows where your area is greater than or equal to, because it says at least, right? So greater than or equal to 3 million, and then have another table where we are returning only those rows where population is at least 25 million, and then we just combine them, right? So what I am saying is, from this table called world, we are only going to keep those rows where area is at least 3 million, right? So area greater than equal to 3 million, right? And for these people, we need to return the name, population, and area, right? So this is going to satisfy the first condition. And there is a second condition that we need to do, right? So basically, if I just copy it and paste it, right? Copy and paste it here. So from world where population, right? So where population is at least 25 million, right? So population is at least 25 million, right? So now these are the two conditions that are being satisfied. But in the output, we need to have all the countries which satisfy either this or this condition, right? Because both come in the definition of a big country. So how can we do that? We can use the union function, right? So it will union the output from the first part and the second part. So let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we have here. Okay, so this is accepted, right? Let me drag it back here. Okay, so this is accepted. Our output is same as expected output, but this is very explicit way of doing the question, right? This is very explicit way of doing this. there is another way where you can achieve the same solution in a more compact way. So basically what we are doing is, instead of doing these two things in two different segments and then performing a union, we can do the same thing using the where clause as well as the or clause. So what I'm saying is, where area is greater than equal to 3 million, right? On this entire thing, right? So this entire thing can be compressed to, or your population is at least, greater than equal to 25 million, right? So this entire thing is compressed into just one line. So let me go ahead and remove this, right? And then let me run this again. So now if I drag it above, okay, so this is also accepted. Our output is again same as expected output, right? Let me go ahead and submit it if it passes all the test cases or not. Okay, so this is accepted and this is how we do it. So yeah, not a very difficult question, but we learned about a concept of union. So basically, when there are multiple conditions that you need to satisfy, firstly think of it in a union sense, that okay, satisfy condition 1, satisfy condition 2, satisfy condition 3 and all that, and you have to merge it, right? And once you are able to think in that terms, then you can say that okay, instead of doing by union, you can perform the entire thing using the filter clause where and or and, right? Depending upon the condition. If the question would have said a country is defined big if the area is greater than 3 million kilometers as well as the population is greater than 25 million, here you would be writing and, right? So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there is a better way or more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.